Hello, hope you guys are doing great. I'm actually heading to a cosmetic surgeon today, which is about a 14-minute drive from where I live. And the reason I'm going to a cosmetic surgeon is because many years ago he attempted to remove this super annoying mole, like right there, and it started growing here in my late 20s, like tons and tons of hair. It's so gross, and it grows so much hair. I literally can't go a single day without plucking the hair, otherwise I just feel a stubble there and it drives me crazy. And you know, and a lot of times I'm trying to pluck the hair, I'm missing the hair, it's so hard to get the hair, so I end up stabbing my skin there over and over again, which results in like a bloody wound on my chin. So, I mean, it's just an aggravation in my life that I don't want. And the problem is, when I paid him to remove the mole, and I told him, you know, if you don't excise it completely, it's gonna keep growing hair. And basically what he did was he just shaved it off. So half the mole is still underneath my skin, so that's what's growing all this hair. And if I end up shaving it instead of plucking it, I end up with this circular patch of hair. It's so gross, lots of stubble, it's so nasty. So I know it needs to be surgically excised, like as if it was a tumor or something, and then just suture up the hole that was left behind. So this thing's gotta get removed from my chin. And while I'm there, I'm gonna check out this vegan restaurant. I've never been there before, and I hear they have really good veggie burgers and stuff. I'm gonna check it out, and it's called Fruits and Roots. I think it's a cute name. And this vegan restaurant closes at 3 p.m. so I hope I get there in time. And this cosmetic surgeon, he has a very nice office. He has a whole water view and stuff, so I guess I'm gonna bring you guys with me today, because I wasn't sure, you know, what to make a video on today. So I was like, okay, what the hell, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. I just hope, and the problem is that with this cosmetic surgeon, he didn't want to remove the mole completely, because he's like, oh, you're gonna be left with a scar, blah blah. But to be honest, I don't care about scars. I know some people are, wait a second, where am I going? Very uptight about scars. I would rather have the ugliest, ghastly looking scar right here on my chin than this thing sprouting hair like crazy. It's driving me nuts. It's just, I can't take this thing on my face anymore. It's been like too many years, and there's no reason why they can't, you know, surgically excise it and just get rid of me. I can't take this thing on my face anymore. It's literally driving me insane, like it really is. And I'm already a crazy person, so I don't need something pushing me even more crazy person, if that makes any sense. I always get excited though whenever I see a legit vegan restaurant in Florida, because, you know, after being in Los Angeles, which has so many vegan restaurants, Florida has like none compared to California. But I see over the years more and more vegan restaurants are popping up, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna check this one out. Okay, hey guys, I made it to the vegan restaurant. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on because it's like super bright out here. Okay, where I finished with the vegan restaurant, the food was really, really good. It was a lot tastier than it actually looked. And I actually had, I had 3 orders of the spring rolls. They were just so good, but they were so delicious. I don't know, they were just really good. And I got kind of depressed because I kept looking at what everyone else was eating, and it looked so good. The veggie burgers and the sandwiches, and they had this banana coffee mocha dessert made with oats. But unfortunately, I couldn't eat it because, you know, I'm gluten-free right now because I have been shown to be sensitive towards gluten. I have Hashimoto's, but I know most people with Hashimoto's do fine with gluten. But I've had some pretty nasty reactions to gluten, so, and I do have MS, and I want to make sure I stay in remission, so it's just not worth it for me to, oh, it's so hot in here, for me to start eating stuff with gluten. So I'm going to go in there, and let's hope that he agrees to remove this thing, because this is just driving me crazy, and of course, if he doesn't, I'll just have to go somewhere else. So let's see what happens. You guys, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. You have no idea how happy I am. He actually agreed to fully excise this freaking mole for my chin. My whole my whole face in this side is like super numb. I can't feel anything, because you know the hairs were pitch black, like the blackest hairs. It sounds gross, but you know, since I'm an albino with super white pale skin, unfortunately, and having something on my chin which was sprouting pitch black hairs, it was very noticeable. I had like a patch of black hair coming out of this little area on my chin. It was really gross. So plucking did not work, shaving not work, and also I've paid a lot of money for laser hair removal on my entire body, on my armpits, bikini, legs, mustache, everywhere. And so every time I went for laser hair removal, they zapped this area with the laser. It did not work, and I had this done with electrolysis twice. It just, nothing worked. And it just kept growing more and more hair and more hair. And I'm telling you, the amount of angst this has caused me for over 10 years now. This little mole, not a little mole, it was a pretty big mole, which was, yeah, it was just ridiculous. I mean, like, life is too short. Like, you have no idea how crazy this mole was driving me. And so he finally, I think it's called, he corked it or whatever. So he took a needle, he numbed me, and then he basically scooped it out like a tumor, and he got a good margin on it. So I'm hoping that he got the blasted thing, because I told him, you know, life is too short, and this is just ridiculous. Like, I don't want this thing on my chin anymore. Just get rid of the sucker. Just go in there and go for it and kill the bastard. I was like, do it. And I don't know. I hope he got the whole thing, because yeah, you have no idea how happy I am that he agreed to get rid of this thing from my face, because this was driving me seriously nuts. And so I used stitches to stitch the hole, and then I'm gonna go back in a week so he removed the stitches, and he put this waterproof kind of covering on it, so you can see the close-up there. So I feel really weird vlogging in the car. People next to me, I don't like it. So you have no idea. I just hope, honestly, I'm gonna be devastated. You have no idea if they when I go back in a week and they remove this bandage thing, and if in 1 week there's gonna be a whole bunch of black hairs under this covering they just stuck on my chin, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I'm gonna be very upset. Like, you guys, I know there's way worse things in life than a freaking mole that's growing tons and tons of hair on your chin. But I'm telling you, it was just a daily aggravation that I did not want or need in my life. It's just, you know, one less crap to deal with. I'll show you guys what this thing looks like in a week, if you guys even care. But yeah, that vegan restaurant was really good. Wow, people drive like lunatics. But yeah, that vegan restaurant was delicious. They had really good food, and I can't wait to hit that restaurant again when I come back in a week to get these stitches removed. I'm gonna try some other dishes at that vegan place, because it was super delicious food, like really good, and it was, honestly, it wasn't even that expensive. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you all liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
A long time ago. This is the time of the apocalypse, the dream of the lasting